What's up, my family friends? It's Vaughn eating like the garden, and today we're finally made it to our final destination in this travel before we just lay our feet down and finally relax and not be sleeping on the bus more than we're sleeping on the mattress. All right, so we are at the Adam and Eve rock, and the significance of this rock is people could go through this rock in a crack. Like someone got this giant sword and just cut right through this rock, and that someone, who they thought it was? Some gods, some titans, and they were very angry. And they
want to be that give a lot of attention for that place, so they cut it, like, and they was thinking that it will be divided or broke, but
no, it just brought more people to bring over to the rock. So they say there's a couple stories behind it. One, the gods, like someone threw rocks at this kuragan, something like that. I can't even say the name. And then one of the rocks reflected back and it came all the way back over here. The other story is that the gods threw this rock at the location that Adam and Eve are hiding, and Adam protected Eve from this rock or something, and now you can see that one of the rocks looks like Adam is all beat up and then Eve is protected. So there's a couple stories behind this rock, and then the big significant one that's really interesting, which you'll see me partake, is that you'll see that whoever, you could be a beast or you could be very thin. However your character has been, if you've been very holy and faithful, you'll be able to slide right through the rock with no problems at all. But if you can't, it means that you've been having issues, like you need to go see God or something. All right, so we're gonna test to see how faithful I've been. We all know that the gods are ready to me. So I doubt I'll probably get stuck. We'll see. Let's try to keep this batter percentage very low.
you did mention about if it's stone, you will feel like stone yours, like
Oh yeah. So the stones are supposed to hit like the points in your body where like you've been aching and you've been sore. So these stones feel like it's going to be crushing you, but it's really not. And it's part of the journey. You have to ask permission if you can go through these stones, and then if yes, then you can go through. I'm not probably good at the explanation, but this is just like I'm trying to get all this information from people translating to other people translating. But all right, let's get into this journey.
One eternity later.
Here at chilling with avocado, waiting for our turn to go through the rock. So while we wait, I'm eating some Shymkent chocolate ice cream. Eating some chocolate ice cream from Shymkent, made by Shymkent people in Shymkent.
Shymside.
Shymsites, that's what you call them. So I just found out that you have to ask permission to record in this place, which to me, I don't understand, because as long as people taking photos here and recording themselves and posting on Instagram, it's no different from me making a vlog and documenting where I'm going. Like, this is not a government property. I mean, probably is, but it's not a military base. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm still gonna record. Like, it's a rock. I'm looking at a rock right now. All right. We entered the gates from Adam and Eve's rock.
Some volunteers have to be your garden, huh?
Adam and Eve's rock. They escaped my garden. Came over here. I'm about to.
Koynumda, o dertler
some of my family friends. So I've been sneaking some shots in because mainly everything you see you have to get permission, especially with Holy. So I've been trying to sneak some things in, some shots, so you guys get the experience. It's a beautiful place, so I'll give you guys more information later. Okay, bye.
I'm already recording, you know. Tell me
Don't let
where-
Babushka see you. You go straight to jail. Oh, she's right there. She's trying to be sneaky.
Okay. Go. Good luck.
Just kidding, I got permission to do this.
Kalbini dinle, gözlerini kapat. Uyu dertlerini unut, bırak uçsunlar rüzgarlar. Yeri gelirlerse eğer, bu ninni söylerim sana.
Texas.
Америка.
Okay, good luck, my friend. Ушла вот эта камера.
Alright, friends and family, so we just finished getting out of the most remote places around Shymkent. Finally here now, actually in Shymkent. We're in Shymkent, huh? No. Okay. We did a tour with Follow. I'm gonna cry again. Wait, we just finished doing a tour with Follow Me Asia. And hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So really thank you to that tour group and the guides and the drivers, especially the guides like Sanjar and Madi. Very grateful for them, and also I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little teary-eyed, crying a little bit, a little tired, a little sad, because like, damn, I'm gonna cry again. One of the saddest parts about traveling, and always constantly traveling, is all the friends you make on that adventure, especially this adventure. Like spending 2 days with all the nice people on that tour, and having the time, like talking to them, getting to know them, being tired with them. We're very tired, sleeping on the bus all together. But it's pretty sad. Who knows the next time we'll see each other or pass cross. It's also like the same way when I travel to these places. Who knows the next time I'll ever see those locations again, like being at Adam and Eve's Rock and going to Kandiyar Lake, seeing Almaty. Who knows the next time I'll ever be there, or what year would it be, or how old I'll be, or oh gosh, getting a little emotional. Shoot, it's a little hard feeling, all right? But I appreciate meeting and spending all the time with everyone that's been on that trip, and also being on that tour. So it was pretty great. Definitely recommend them. I'll put their Instagram hashtag, so in case you're ever in Kazakhstan, you're trying to find like all these places that I went to and trying to have a good guide, the information to be like, I'll put it right there, and then put the information in there too. All right, so that's Vidania. Paka paka. Family, so here we are in Shymkent.
Trying to find something.
I still have yet to find out how Shymkent is similar to Tejas, which is Texas, and in Spanish it's also Tejas, but here in Kazakh they say Tejas also, so that's interesting. But I'm still trying to figure out why Shymkent is the Texas of Kazakhstan. Only thing that I've found out so far is that Kazakhstan sees Shymkent as the southern part, and so they just say it's Kazakhstan. I mean, it's Texas. Another thing that I also realize is that here in Shymkent you'll see a lot of strong Kazakh values, right? Would you say that?
Oh?
Very strong Kazakh values here. Yeah, like it's very traditional here. Like everything you believe like to be Kazakh, there's definitely here in Shymkent. So that's like us in Texas. Like us Tejas people, us Texans, we definitely believe that we are like the true Americans, like patriots, follow like those conservative values. So maybe I could see that too, that comparison. But unfortunately though, here in Shymkent everything is closed, so we're not going to be able to do so much because they're actually following the guidelines that their government has initiated, where like, hey, social distancing, dining in. Нет.
Music there inside.
You used to come here?
The music inside, yeah.
They probably won't let you in.
Huh?
You have to like say, hey, let me in. You have to know somebody. But yeah, everything here is like locked down. So I don't know what Avocado's doing over here. There's lights on. Hey, what's up my friends and family? It is Vaughn Eden, Eden like the garden. I don't know if you're already tired of hearing me say that by now. But yes, I am in Shymkent. Finally can sit down and relax a little bit, because me and Avocado have been on the road for a long time, and finally just can sit down and relax. But I was telling her, after getting off that bus today at our bus stop in Shymkent and seeing the other people leave, there's a lot of people. Like, I didn't even get to say goodbye to anybody else on the other bus that was on, and it was sad. And everyone caught me off guard, saying goodbye to me and asked me to say a Kazakh word. I said Rahmed. Probably still said it wrong, but yeah, I told it. Hopefully everybody understood that I was telling everyone I really appreciate the adventure that we all shared, and I'm still thinking about that bus trip and me saying, like, me getting off. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting anyone to sit there and like give us your last words, and like, it was caught me off guard. Definitely did, and it was sad because I was so much in a rush. I didn't get to say goodbye to everybody, and there was a lot of people. There's a lot of saying goodbyes to. So Avocado told me, since I have a YouTube channel now, just tell them on your YouTube channel. So hopefully this does get out to somebody that knows somebody that was on that trip, or if some of y'all did subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, this is for y'all. Like, I'm giving a shout out, which is a thank you. A public shout out to let's see, who are we gonna start first? Let me think about this one. Okay, so I'm giving a thank you and a shout out to Babushka and her Malinki. Never got their name, but she yelled at me for accidentally seeing her hair when she was getting her body cleansed. Yeah, no, I understand the full story. My friend, she translated to me. I have no hard feelings, nothing, no bad blood. But definitely, it was a wonderful sight to see her out there with her Malinki.
What is her name?
Her little kid, the little kid with her, the little boy. Give a shout out to the rebel the girl that got in trouble from the babushka at Adam and Eve's rock. She's like, everything I do, I'm always getting yelled at by babushka. I was like, babushka was like watching her like real hard, like, oh, she's a troublemaker.
Is it the lady in the black?
The one in the black with the red scarf, habab around her head. I wish I would have had a drink with you. I bet she would have been funny. She was very funny. A group of girls that talked to me in English and a lot of other people who were able to talk to me in English. And then we're so curious about what people think about Kazakhstan and having a conversation with me about like Texas and what I like about Kazakhstan and where I've been to. And it definitely made me feel very comfortable because I haven't really, there's still a good bit of people I've talked to in English here, locals, but not as much. So able to speak English and communicating with other people who are generally curious, like it definitely warms the heart. So I give a shout out to all of y'all who have spoken to me, all the drivers who got us through safe and just chilled through the whole time. I can't imagine how many times all y'all have driven through like all these tours and just kept on going and probably so exhausted, but they're used to it. Give a shout out to all the Join Me staff. They're really awesome, and y'all know what you're doing. So I'm definitely gonna recommend y'all. And just so many people saying like thank you to, and oh man, I'm gonna cry. We got holy water from Adam and Eve's cave, or Adam and Eve's rock, but I don't have a strong stomach. So if I drink something that I'm not used to, oh, it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, so there's 3 different types of waters in here. There's normal water, there's spring water, and there's salt water. And you have to mix it all. It's part of the little tradition that the guide was telling us at Adam and Eve's rock. And so instead of throwing this away or wasting it, we're gonna go to a park in Shymkent somewhere and give it to all the trees and then recycle this water, because I believe in not wasting stuff and also not trashing everything, throwing away trash on the floor, because it's kind of been like a trend from all my trips, so I always clean up after everybody. But thank you for the historical moment of learning everything, and just let everybody know, I always take these moments to heart, because I always think about these places, like, am I ever gonna cross paths with anybody? Like I said in the last video, like, am I ever gonna come back here again? And for me, when I make these good memories, I have a bad day, I always think about these good memories. I always sit there, and I'm an artist, so I have a visual mind, and so I sit there and think about all those laughs, those conversations, the smiles, the good times, bad times, and like all those moments. And the moments I've seen, like those beautiful steeps and pastures and those hills and all the horses who are running freely, even though they're gonna be dinner soon. I think about all those moments. So thank you all again. Goodbye. До свидания. Rockman. I don't know if you can see me, but we got the holy water, walking around Shymkent with holy water. All right, so I'm still telling you, the plan is to go find a nice tree, go to the park, walk around Shymkent with holy water. So давайте. Damn, how are we gonna cross without getting run over? Shit, see?
You have to act like a local one.
Gosh damn. Oh, gosh damn. Gosh damn.
You make a serious face, like angry face, like, hey.
Романтик, басымда кепка, Üstümde один, қолда гитара, сидим на лавке. Сегодня вечером болады пати. Қыздар бүгін типі насилие, қызыл жасыл түрлі лосин. Жігіттерден біздің қалыспауда, үстінде пиджак цвета малина. Билеуде бәрі жас менен кәрі, колонкада Шатуновтың әні. Жалбыраған шар сол кездің сәні, ауызда қып-қызыл виноның дәмі. Оп-оп-оп, черно-белый фотка, фоткада мотоцикл тотқан топ бала. Қызбенен технично өтіп барам, топ бала көріп қалды оппаны. Қаттылы қосманы? Жоқ. Били жүйсі? Деніңді боса, бұл дискотека из 90. Магнитофоны барына қоса, ойнасың әнді из 90.
Играет медляк, мистер Крейда. Танцы на улице до рассвета, в кармане жвачка. Жуешь аппетитно, одену спортивку и возьми книгу. Районский прикид, и мы будем на стиле. Ключи от мопеда уже наготове. Чуть покорять девок района. Мы дети из 90-х, без интернета все было просто. Нет айфона, есть моторола. Пьем епи с водой заместо колы. Делали историю без инстаграма, ходили на стрелки брат за брат. Остаются лишь только воспоминания.
Жаль, что детство не вернуть обратно. Брат, перемотай, пожалуйста.
Карандаш бар ма?